Welcome to East by West Farms, where we grow what we eat and we eat what we grow. Today I'm going to start a new garden area using stuff that everybody has in their household. Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome to East by West Farm. If you've been following our channel, we are living on 21 acres just south of Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, growing our own food. Now this area here is at the edge of the garden. Today I'm going to convert that into a garden area. You see a bunch of nasty things growing here. Here this is a highly invasive plant that is Johnson grass that pops up everywhere lately, introduced to the US. We've got, right here we have KR bluestem. That is also an invasive grass that's been introduced into Texas. It grows like crazy here. It's been mostly introduced as forage for cows, and it's taken over much of the landscape. We're gonna prepare this area here for gardening. Now we could use raised beds and things like that are high maintenance, high investment. We don't want to do this. We want to do a more natural garden that is easier to maintain and that is easier on the wallet. We have been collecting cardboard that comes from shipping from Amazon and other places. Now this material is perfect to suppress grass and prepare the garden for planting. So you can't just throw any old cardboard in the garden, because most of the cardboard, all of the cardboard has these plastic tapes to tape them shut. So you don't want to have any of this in the garden, because that does not decompose. So the first thing is to prepare the cardboard and tear off all the plastic. And it does help to take a sharp knife. And you don't want to have this in your food, especially when you grow your own food. Some tips are better than others. Some boxes have these metal clamps on here, so of course I'm going to take them off. It's not plastic, but I don't want to have that in the garden. And then some of the boxes have this fabric tape, and I'm not quite sure if that is decomposable or not. This is paper-based tape that has these strands of fabric built in. I believe it is decomposable, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, so it has these threads in there. So I'm just gonna be safe and take that off. So if anybody knows if that's decomposable, leave it in the comment section below. So I'm done preparing the cardboard. The next step is really easy. I just spread out the cardboard to suppress the weeds. So you can either open up the cardboard completely or have them in double layer. The Bermuda grass that we have here in the corner of the yard is really bad. I mean, sometimes they grow through thick cardboard without any problems. So please don't plant Bermuda grass. It's something that nobody should be planting in their front yard. It is super invasive, extremely hard to get rid of, and it displaces all the native plants. we overlap the carport a little bit so we don't have any cracks where the grass can come through. Now if I don't do anything, the next wind is going to blow this all away. We've got these crazy winds out here in Texas, so I need to weight it down with some soil. For that, I'm going to the pond, dig up some fertilizer and bring it out here. I'm here at the duck pond next to the chicken coop. That should be full of water, but it isn't. We have a unusually warm and dry year so far. It's an La Nina year. Supposed to get wet in April and May when La Nina makes way to El Nino. Now this pond used to be 7 feet deep. It's filling in as the water comes in from this tiny hill to my right. And I'm digging it up every year. This is nice because I'm using this as fertilizer. The ducks are swimming in the pond. They leave their manure, and duck manure is very good fertilizer. So I'm taking the top layer of the pond and bringing it to the garden. The clay has just about the right consistency. It is not too hard as it turns into concrete, but it is not too soft that it's sticky and sticks all the way on the shovel. So this is kind of the best time, maybe a little bit too sticky. And you see it cracking, which typically for the clay here that has a huge expansion and contraction and causes all sort of problems with foundations. Good, I think that's enough. So the next step is to flatten this out a little bit and make sure that it gets good coverage. I've got my rake here. This clay is kind of heavy and clumped up. This will spread when the next rain comes, it's gonna flatten out. So I just want to get a somewhat reasonable coverage of the cardboard. In this video, I showed you how to start a new garden area using stuff that everybody has in their household. Gardening doesn't have to be complicated, gardening doesn't have to be expensive. You can make it as complicated as you want with raised beds and carry in compost and manure, and that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't have to. Just using cardboard that you get from Amazon and other places where you order stuff, you can suppress the weed and prepare the garden for planting in spring. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And if you click the bell button, then you get a notification every time we publish a new video.